Start. Press star. Wait, why is...
Deep into that darkness peering. Long I stood there.
Updated.
Wondering, fearing,
Streaming software and
doubting.
tuning the mic in a different way. Boom, boom. English, yes, save and continue. Slot A. It's not start game, it's load game. 9:33. That seems correct. Right, it was after the young lad. The darkness comes. I think it's this button to give us some more sanity. Also, am I... What's color space? The expanded one. Last time we played an organ, we have a lucky penny, which we probably also can use here. There should be a circuit board somewhere. There was a dark room, at least.
Help me! Please help me!
Yeah. I was just thinking, I don't know if we know where to go. Hey, are you okay?
I can't get the blood out!
Aha. Subtle. So yeah, I guess we can go to the basement now. And in the basement we can probably solve the issue of our... Probably... Should I push out the daylight to have a little bit of a better viewing time? Why did it knock? Basement key close. Door. Why is she looking up? And we get a gun. Wait, we also get a stockpile of Edward's port, one of his many eccentricities. His taste for port went hand in hand with his appetite for knowledge. No doubt his quests were fueled by this little cache. A gun pump-action shotgun hangs from a plaque mounted on the dusty wall. Equip. How do I reload again? I think Alright. It has 7 bullets. The shotgun holds more bullets than the... than the pistol. That seems strange. Something flying here. Shotgun shells. Where was I doing? What was I doing on... I kind of don't... So that we need later. Kind of don't want to go too high with the sanity, because I remember that yeah, you kind of need low sanity to travel the cool effects. So let's keep it not too high. The safe is large and old-fashioned, made in the days when security was derived from the heavy metal construction rather than secure locking mechanisms. It doesn't look like it would be too difficult to break the combination if only Alex had a stethoscope to hear the tumblers more clearly. Okay, so stethoscope, and I think this is door. A mechanical device is secured to the floor. Long metal screws hold a dull metal dish firmly against the floor. A locking mechanism is fixed to the top of the dish, looking towards the ceiling. I remember there being some kind of light puzzle upstairs, but we need some more cranks to let it down. And if you put the light there, probably it goes back to the thing. A fuse box and circuit breaker array is situated upon the wall. All but one of the fuses are intact. The absence of this one is suspicious, and until it is replaced, the circuit connected to it is useless. So we insert the lucky penny into the trip breaker. I think that's to say that, remember that room upstairs that was dark, it is now dark no longer. I don't think we've actually had to fight anything yet so far with Alex, even though we have all of these weapons. I was recording, yes. Ah. Let us save once more. Save and continue. I think it's not this room, it was a bathroom of sorts. Right. It's this room, I think. Alex has found a page from the Journal of Maximilian Roivus. Journal of Maximilian Roivus, page 2. This is a page from Maximilian Roivus' journal. It reads, I sought to love all, yet now love causes me pain and suffering. I've learned to fear nothing, although it is nothing that I most fear. All that were loyal to me now number among my worst enemies. This is probably after he got admitted / put away. Detail. An antique medicine cabinet hangs on the wall. Its wood is stained from years of use and the ambient humidity of the room. Could Alex open the cabinet? Yes. Was that also not like a face kind of on the cabinet? I wonder, like... I don't know if I can adjust this while I'm streaming. Yeah, okay. So I think I actually adjusted it while streaming. I didn't know I could do that. But let me put down the light a bit. I don't know. I don't think it picks it up. But like this already, I see a lot more. And I'm still half light, so could I actually open the box as well? No. Examine. Detail hidden away inside the medicine cabinet is a chapter page from the Tome of Eternal Darkness. Should Alex retrieve the chapter page? Alex has found a chapter page entitled A Legacy of Darkness. So we do have another...
You are not free to leave this plane until you complete a task for me.
Person...
You are to hunt and kill the master of this house. Do this one thing and you will be free. Else fear the wrath of Chaturga.
So that's probably then what killed Grandpa, or is this now coming for us? Oh,
everything is complete.
I'll
for
probably
your arrival,
play
master.
with
now we
Edward
must wait
now,
for
the
the
Grandpa.
planets to align, and that is not too many years from now. Another Roivus has crossed our path. This time, we will not be so merciful. He will meet such a horrible death that the rest of the line will never set foot in his house again.
Okay, so I'm about to play Edward. New chapter. A Legacy of Darkness, but a younger Edward, or no? Yeah, so 1952, so he is younger.
My education in psychiatry did not prepare me. I would love to see how Freud's view of his mother would change with the knowledge of Chaturga. How Skinner would incorporate Zellertath into his behaviorist theories. How Jung would accommodate Ulioth into his theory of the collective unconscious. Like my ancestor Maximilian, I too had an interest in my family tree.
Kind of makes sense that
I believe that
psychology always comes back
my
as a
family's
theme
sordid,
in
bizarre past. It was with great excitement that I began my search. The mansion's history was filled with my colorful predecessors. Everything from convicted and hung witches to committed madmen, each laying their own peculiar mark on its character. I intended to find their secrets.
This part of the library is reserved for the entertaining of the house's more scholarly guests. A simple yet elegant layout affords quiet drink and conversation. Examine? That's probably not our Book of Eternal Darkness. Liquid Courage. What does it give us? One's spirit in the face of adversity. So does that mean mana or sanity? Bottoms up. Using this will regain sanity. An old musty book, bound in dry, dusty leather. Why is it that always that alcohol restores sanity in these types of games? An old musty book, bound in dry, dusty leather. This book covers the early history of the Roivus family, dating back before the settlers in this land. There appears to be something pressed between the pages. Could Edward get it out? Yes, please. Edward has found the minute hand of a clock. There is a clock in the study, or in the entry hall. This part of the library is reserved for the... Yeah, but can I not talk? Politely, she asks Edward if there is anything she can do for him. So... probably first want to go to the other side. Where was the hidden thing? Here somewhere. Examine. These books contain... Was it not here? But he probably hasn't... Yeah, he only hides the artifact later, right?
You know who I am, Edward. Although you are doing your best not to believe it, I am, or was, Maximilian Roivas, your ancestor. I died in an asylum after trying to warn the world. The pain and anguish I felt in that cell has empowered me to linger after my death. I must complete what I started, Edward. The darkness must be stopped, or all...
Like, technically the game is not so complicated, but just the concept is so cool that you're basically fighting the same boss for 2000 years.
Sets the clock to the 33rd minute of the 3rd hour.
For if on playing this you had forgotten, it will remember you. A new spell. Pick up the magic pool spell scroll. But I don't have the thing yet. Do I? No. So I also still need to find the book. Right, and getting... It's on this clock that I need to set it. So then the thing opens and then I'll get the book probably. The secret entrance opens. Where shall we find? I go into the basement? I cannot. I mean, you have like 4 or 5 settings and you revisit them, and it's already 40 years ago they were stuck. 333. As Edward nears, the servant stops mumbling to herself and asks him if he thinks the weather will clear up before the solstice. Edward finds the reference to the solstice rather odd and ponders its significance. It's such just an engrossing game, even though if you think about it, it's not that big. Of course, if you think about it, as it was apparently originally geared towards the N64, it kind of makes sense that it is not too big. Edward has never learned the piano, but that has not stopped him from hammering away at the keys now and again. It is very therapeutic. Perhaps one day he would learn it properly. It kind of makes sense that this game is an antique cavalry saber mounted on a display stand gleams in the moonlight. Edward has acquired a saber. I'll not equip it yet, just to make sure I don't hit any of the servants, a bizarre decorated man who frames the fireplace, adorned with odd sigils, arranged in a circular fashion. It is unlike most of the art in the house. Perhaps this has some special significance. We can go upstairs, I think. So far, we haven't really... I'm going to put on a weapon. Oi, oi. Wait. This is all a lie. My hand disappears when it's there. I'm not really sitting in that scene. I don't remember there being glass windows in the upstairs door in the current time. That is strange. Or that is of possible significance. Bedroom first, perhaps. And that isn't positioned there yet. Brooding, melancholic paintings adorn the walls. Strange choices of decoration for a bedroom, each one seized with a virulence that could only have been wrought by an unsound mind. Shotgun shells. Sadly, we'll probably need to... Courteously, the servant asks if Edward is in good health. And sadly, I'll probably remove the good health from the servants a bit later, when they all attack me. The master bathroom is woefully Spartan and only barely contemporary. It appears to satisfy the most practical of tastes, or perhaps someone who has their mindset on other things. I would say it looks very posh to me, like it's a big mansion, wood, solid something, marble, bathtub, shells, a thing. Elephant gun ammunition, possible elephant gun. Edward is reassured at the sight of the family gun cabinet. Itself a priceless antique. He would rather not have to smash the windows to get inside, but where did he leave the key? Another book. A journal of family history rests on the bench. Edward has found a historical journal. Check. An old musty book, bound in dry, dusty leather. This book covers the recent history of the Roivas family, going back perhaps 150 years. There appears to be something pressed between the pages. Would Edward get it out? Yes. The power, that's for painting. We still need a key. I don't have a gun yet, right? No, only 3 types of ammo and a saber. Muttering to herself as she works, the servant comments on how the mansion is never really clean. There's not really the item or something in this room. Examine. That sounds of note. Was there an extra door here? I think in some versions of this house there was, right? An exorbitant and out-of-place stained glass window ends the hallway. Whoever put it here had eclectic tastes and confirms Edward's belief that the mansion is more folly than a real house. Yeah. Like, listening to or going off by where the sounds seem to come from, it was from there. Unless we now find some murdered here. No. No murderings. So 333 news. Oops, wait. News. Sound and detail. Should Edward adjust the clock? Yes, he should. 333. So you can go past it.
They are humanity's only hope. Destroy the Guardians, Edward, and avenge my waste and death.
Shotgun shells, a revolver. Does it? Ah, so it does contain 6 bullets, or it can hold 6 bullets, so I should reload it in the current day version. A lot of ammo in this room. Is something going to happen soon? Wait, it was... right here. And then perhaps time to save? Since there's no auto-saves yet in this one, and if I die, I can just start. A strange leather-bound tome sits closed amidst piles of books and papers. Could Edward pick up the tome? Yes, because it's flashing. Edward has acquired the Tome of Eternal Darkness. And so have we. We have just discovered the magic pool spell. Summon area. So I already have the things I need for that. So what does spell 10, which I... This dread scroll contains a secret of arcane magic. It reads, this magic transfers the innate magical energy of the environment to the self. The limitless powers of the ancients will be at your disposal for the duration of the magic. Once the magic has waned, you will be bereft of spiritual power until it naturally seeps back into your being. The spell requires the Tear and Red Gormor runes. Tear and Red Gormor. So this only comes in this. Right, so I thought I... So what is this now doing? I don't... Ah, is that giving me a regeneration? No. It's the first spell I don't understand when I read it. This magic transfers the innate magical energy of the environment into the self. The limitless power of the ancients will be back at your disposal for the duration of the magic. So I guess when it fizzles, I will no longer have magical energy, or will I die because I will have lost other energy. Do I have something to regenerate? Not really. I feel like something bad will probably start happening now to the... There's a little bit of a delay. It's kind of fun. Wait, there's something to examine still there? Or... That is a different part of a key, I think. Madam, what are you doing? I think there's nothing for it but to insist. Oops, no. Am I not hitting her? Or... No. And I... Why can I not touch her? Is this what I need to do with the other spell costs? Seemingly, right? I think it won't have been a coincidence. Ah, a key tumbles out from the vase that has been toppled and smashed. It glints on the floor. Bottom half of the basement key. Okay, so that's where we need to go next, and then go into other rooms. See who else. Bad time. This servant is still just a servant. Comments on the weather, idle chit-chats. That's in the bedroom, I think. Okay, so no one is bad here yet. That was the bedroom, right? So here. And I save the servant. The spell list. Recover costs. Heal. Wait, why? Oh. Sorry, servants, but I think you can manage. I think I also quick spell. Whoa! It's following me through. This time it's not following me through. I'm kinda need to run. I also have a revolver. Oh, crap. That's sorry. Sorry, servants. I'm very glad you're here. Not at all. That was closer than I thought. Okay, so I need to go to the basement to kill that thing. Spell list, recover. Can I do a 5? I think he dropped the key in there. Or something like, wasn't there a vase dropped? No. Or no, it was outside. It was outside, a vase dropped. A vase did drop, but no key inside of it. There was a way to mix and to reload this way. The fact that you need to go into your inventory to reload is kind of funny. I'm glad the servant does not seem to be that upset by the fact that I shot her somehow. I could also equip this one and then enchant item. Do I have enough for a 5? Because that I can already feel that the creature is going to return. Do I try to head down to the basement or something? I'm hoping I didn't. Where is? That sounds as a cleaning or something. But I can't go down yet, so. That's probably what I'm waiting for. He's attacking someone in a certain room. And he perhaps will smash the window. So I will get access to the gun. Let me run away. Run away. Wait, how much? I have a whole bunch of... But I probably don't have the time to wait for... This is the most exciting part so far. Right, I probably just need to shoot him. Perhaps I should just... let us heal a big one. All better. Let us... much mana. I think I can enchant... I keep hearing Macklemore for one of those rooms. Mix. That really could have been done a lot easier. I kind of am okay now with smashing the window. Can I just smash it? No. I guess he'll probably come here next. But there's nothing here to break. This also looks like a what you could break, but I probably cannot break it myself. Probably they also just give you a lot of time to kind of recover a bit. I do kind of wonder if should I let the servants get killed? I don't really know. Is that how I'm supposed to progress? Like, I kind of want to say no. This time. Okay. It's not easy. The magic pool costs, I guess, blew them. This is not going well. I think I can probably get a clip of these notes. And then perhaps, since he doesn't seem to be following me this time, but I need to give it more time to reset. I mean, I do have more of this. Guess I just need to shoot the servant. Oops. Did I get any? What up? I need to move, but not too much. Because you don't want to get hit, but you also don't want to be too far out that you can still hit the head. And this is... I feel like... Did it drop something? Drop the top half of a key onto the floor. That makes... Okay. But now we can go smash the power... So first I need to... Is it enchant? No. Wait, mix. It's assembled. And then... Enchant. Restore. Item has been repaired. And then let's put ourselves at this to heal. And I just remember we also have like a damage. We move first. I think that resets it. Damage fields. The shield costs 5, let's say, and blue to better oppose red.
Bankrupt card Sanity pardon.
Use. Open door. So now we need to right, and that's the shield. I just realized I probably needed to do the other, because it's probably the same that you need to. Like one, and I actually... These controls are not so user-friendly. I should also probably have saved a bit. Thank you, dog, but... Let's try to get healing help. Yeah. Each time I do that, it does that. So equip, mix, over. I first actually need to go out of the menu as well to let him... Reloading could have been so much easier than have the weapon equipped, not just in your menu, but in the game. Then go to the weapon and mix it with your bullets to reload. Luckily, it's not what you have to do if you're you have it equipped and you're trying to shoot. But already this is quite the thing. Wait, no. Shield. They need more mana, and you get mana by running around. I probably should also just enchant the thing. Enchant. Cast.
Enter card Macklemore.
Okay, let's try again. It's kind of like a boss fight now, right? It's not... It's like not Dark Souls in terms of kind of need to switch between running and aiming. I do wonder, is this really how you're meant to play this? Wait, I just remembered I haven't saved yet. I should go up before. I will try again shortly after. I know. It's... yeah. Can do other castings, but... right. Just cannot... oops. Cannot say... why? Okay. So... I'm saving now. I wonder if I go away one more room, does it allow me to save here? No. Then I'll probably better to go back. I can imagine. Why does he have so little hit points? Yeah. And they give us Sanity, Wask, but I don't think, for some reason, this doesn't seem to drain my Sanity, right? Because I still at full Sanity. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't. I feel like there's quite an up-ramp in difficulty. And this guy is harder to defeat than the boss of the last level was. I'm pretty sure he's not a boss. So now I kind of want enough mana to give myself a shield and an attack. And to regenerate mana you need to run go around, so the best thing to do if you're waiting for mana is to go like this. And then we can hopefully give ourselves a shield. Let's go for 5. I think we can hopefully still manage a 5. And so I did do all the things to costs, but if they're still, you're too efficient in going to your inventory and getting back, I'll turn on there. I think on the camp. Then should have paused for a second there. But if you're too efficient, yeah, basically, this is probably how people were actually supposed to do this, right? Okay. Wait, but I cannot move during that, so... Yes, I'm really just supposed to tank it first. Magic pool... What did it do again? To the self, so... Probably is the same. Okay. Why is it so hard? No. Ah, I could hit it while it was... So now... Should I dispel it instead? What happened was not what I was expecting. So... Let me... shield myself for 5 again.
Bangalore card Sanity pardon.
Give myself enchant 3 on weapon. Oh, it still has 5. Then let's try to, like, what spells? We have Dispel, Reveal, Spell Magic, I guess. This magic transforms the innate magical energy of the environment to the self. Limitless power of vision. So once the magic has waned, you will be bereft of spiritual power until it naturally seeps back into you. Or does that mean that if I do it on red, I have limitless health? So yeah, let's try Dispel Magic. Also, first let's try, can I actually... Ah, I can attack it, and it has a simple obelisk made from an ancient stone sits atop the well. The runic design is carved into the side, proclaiming its allegiance. Ah. Okay. I just needed to... I just needed to hit it. And here I was thinking that I needed to, like, capture its essence. No, I just needed to smash it. Although, I do think it, I needed a weapon that was enchanted with blue, so... let me go upstairs because I shouldn't be able to heal anymore anyway. Hopefully I can still heal. Because who knows, it might just say, okay, if you have nowhere left to go, I'm just coming to get you, but doesn't seem so. I was too quick again. So this, and then let's give us another shield. 5. Still too quick.
Bankrot card Sanity pardon.
4. I could have also upgraded the weapon. Oh, wait. What is the mode? Let me try this one then. Hey, sound is cutting off. Wait, why? Of the mic, or sound of the game, or sound of the mic? Game doesn't have any filters on it, right? Also, I don't know when you said that. I hope it was recent. Shotgun shells. Now it's back. Full of stuff here. Elephant gun. A tattered scroll lies on a dusty shelf. Summon horror spell. So that's probably then the spell list. This is a summon horror. Check. The Tyr and Aretak runes. Yeah, I had already the summon trapper, summon zombie, and I had already resumed all the sound. Probably YouTube, my chats are sometimes not sending either. I've been having a whole lot of problems. Huh. The fun thing, the funny thing is, I can write, and I should just look at my own overlay, because that one does have timestamps, and I can see you're probably the Russians hacking on the overlay, but I don't see that in OBS, so that's a bit strange. Why is it not loading? Sound is cutting off. Yeah, right. The first one is always double, so that's normal. Now it's back. Yeah, so I am missing one message on OBS. That's kind of interesting. So I can use my overlay game to actually look at the thing. Okay, so kids, if you play this game, pick up the shotgun that's hanging on the wall first. It will save you a whole lot of headache. And there's all kinds of stuff. Shotgun shells, and there's so much stuff here. Elephant gun ammunition. There's so much. I'm going to need to fight something so big, so large. Climb down the wall. Yeah, I was just thinking it. Should he venture? No, because I just remembered I still haven't saved. So let us first save. Yeah, on Blue Sky, they... Thank you. Thanks, Bjorn. Yeah, it is funnier. Plus, yeah. I mean, this way, how else will I learn, right? If I don't make the mistakes myself. How's my health doing? All of it seems to be pretty fine. Plus, we've been able to save now. The impossible city. Maximilian had not lied. The city is miraculous. It glows in darkness like an incredible jewel. But the thought of what lies inside, the guardians of Chaturga, makes Edward shiver with fear. 9 great towers dwarf the surrounding city. Perhaps the towers serve as a focus, channeling great tides of energy into the city itself. Well, it's probably like we have the 7 dots and these are 9, so that's how how's he called again? Pius Augustus is able to cast for 9. Right, weren't we supposed to be getting that creature behind us? Examine. As Maximilian had mentioned, the ruins of the ancient city of Inga were parasitized by the Guardians. They had slaughtered the original inhabitants and fed upon them, laying waste to their civilization. The ghosts of the glorious past lie forgotten, and the chitterings of the parasites echo amongst the remnants of their legacy. Dum dum dum. Okay, can I... Do I still have time to enchant this one big?
Enter Cargo Magawar.
I can also just magical attack. Don't think I've used that on normal creature yet. Living? It's still living? Die! Why does it keep not dying? Can I at least finish this one? I don't know why... okay. I was just wondering, like, why does he seem unable to actually... finish the beasts. They do not want us to go this way. Also, let me... save once more. I feel like after this... it's probably the big bad guy. Yeah, it's not the type of game that will have something in this corner, I think, so... I think when we came here with Maximilian, the portcullis wasn't raised, so... we delve further. We delve deeper. That seems bad. Also seems bad that we did not prepare further. I can, I guess, also take a hit. It's just from the on the menu. Let me perhaps also renew the damage on here. I guess let me not do that. Right, and the other one is a summoner. Spells. Did I not put up a shield?
Bankrupt card Sanity.
Dispel magic, I guess. Was it the spell that I needed to do for that? Okay. Where is it going? It's not always clear to see. This is where we could have used a camera you could move to kind of help you make sense of what it's doing. I think as long as we hit it before it can put up the boundary again, we're kind of golden. Let me actually, when it gets back, use something else instead. Oh. It's kind of annoying that it can hurt you. That as well. Can I use this to finish it? There is a dog here behind the screen. Let me first. There is coming down. That's why cast. Select heal. That one's better as expected, by the way. We can save, so the danger should be gone from this room, if I understand it a bit. Can I... like probably I probably need to do each of these, right? Do something there. Costs. Let's make sure that it's not too unpowerful. How many are there? Okay, there's not 9, so I was thinking that there were 9 and I would need to go do something at each of those places. I guess it's just towards the back, and then probably die against whatever is behind it. Nevertheless, let me try to strengthen myself. And also want my saber. Is this the thing? No. It looks a bit like the thing. These splints look like the one spies had encountered in the Forbidden City. Okay, but okay, we know that, but how does Edward know that? Where he found the essences of the ancients. Edward briefly wonders what their purpose could be. I would say, and also wonders how he knows about those splints. Examine. It would seem as though the array itself serves as a massive circle of power. Each switch around the perimeter of this room corresponds to a focusing tower where a rune may be scribed. Once the spell has been scribed, it is magnified by the array. Could this be the Guardian City's weakness if one could somehow remove the magic from this area? Pulsating field of energy emanates from the stone. Should he this is 9 probably, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So just using a dispel magic cost 7 blue probably isn't the thing. It's kind of strange how the sound seems to be coming sooner through the thing. I'm just going to die, no? Ah. Okay, no. Need to go somewhere and we can just use this. These spiders appear to be focusing magical energy from a nearby source. Perhaps if a rune is marked on the spire, it will affect the flow of magic. Could the spires themselves serve as a circle of power? Examine. Guess I want to do Ulyaaloth since we're going against Chaturga. No, it's dispel magic cost 5 blue. Wait, isn't it still? Why? How is this? I was wondering if I was going to finish the game today, but I don't think so. Because there's probably 9 of these. And then I guess the same with Alex afterwards, so I keep forgetting I kind of need to keep 3 of that. Just as I keep forgetting I should switch to the shotgun. Right, because I have 92 shotgun shells, so yeah. Plus, let me switch the double mode. I wonder if it will let me do double damage with only 1 shell. Wait, where's the... Is it going to get stuck? No. Equip. It is very satisfying to just whack it dead with your blade afterwards. Yeah. I mean, there is, I would say, the lever is situated nearby. Should Edward pull the lever? Yes, he should. So now there's no more door closing, keeping closed magic, I guess. I would have thought. Okay, but there's still magic there. And these, just to be sure, I'll try to this spell. Nope. I don't know if you saw the whole video, but I did reveal the existence of this channel at the end, thinking, yeah, if people watch all to the end, perhaps they want to see more of my videos and stuff. Okay, so now I just go one by one. Yeah, this one does feel a little bit more like silver, I guess. Like if you have to do that 9 times.
Enter card Macklemore.
Examine Bargon or Broom. Luckily, you don't have to figure out which spell you're supposed to, like, remove the energy. So I should for later possibly dispel magic is with the Nethlek and Red Gormor, not the Macklemore. Nethlek is the spell and is like a bit like the of Thing and Red Gormor. Yeah, Macklemore is Macklemore. Red Gormor is like an X with only one, or Z mirrored and flipped. Okay, so or like the Stonehenge menhirs and thing flipped and looped. Okay, this one is seemingly a lot different. Okay. Yeah, the Lego Game Boy one. At the end, but I do... like, at the end I also put away the Game Boy into my game room. I thought, yeah, making the Game Boy is probably like a good... Wait, did I actually drink? No. Is this a door? No. It sure seemed like a door. Yeah, I saw there was someone else in this room earlier, and I was wondering, like, did they come from the video, perhaps? Okay, so not all of these will have the gigantic boss battles. Good to know. Examine the Paragon. Yeah, just to make sure. Let's do another save. I was just thinking that's looking kind of unfocused. Let's not take any unnecessary risks. Pull lever. There seems to be more to this architecture than we're actually seeing, but I think this is just meant to be a lot of big spaces. Okay, yeah. So that's how then it go this way. Oh wait, no, it's these stairs. I'm making Edward run too much, that's why he's hiding so much. Already feel when if I do continue this playthrough and do all the 3 endings, having to do this part 3 times will be a bit annoying, I think. Paragon. Yeah, a lot of Paragon in this 9-pointed spell. Alright, now it's just... Ça va? Hello? Ah. Should I... Let me switch modes, perhaps. Did I not reload too? Do I actually need to finish this one to actually make it dead? So that is not a doorway. There. Yeah, let me just, for completion's sake, also kill that one. And reload this one. Okay, I'm doing probably too little time between saves now. I thought my 7-pointed spells took a long time to cast. Is there a dispel man? Oops, man. Like once you figure this one out, it mainly becomes like a time sink. Like I wonder, does it matter what way you... Ah, crap. Don't want to miss spam. Wait. Nice. Let me stop you. Austin. Still not. Like, let me equip this one and enchant item cost 5. Yes.
Enter the card
After this, I should also recast my shields. I do think the positive thing of the shield is that I don't think it goes away by itself. The room is shaped like a gladiator's arena, a pit where unnatural combatants once faced one another, seeking to shed blood in the name of some unfathomably dark god. Tilt. Roll. Pull lever. Pull the lever right in the groin. It is actually that way, and we were going to re-shield ourselves with 7. We have a lot of possible spells, but not so many that we actually use. Here. We're over halfway. Yeah, I was just thinking, can I just press all of these at once, but they thought of that. It was the Red Gormor and the this area, and there was the Z that was flipped and else here? Slightly strange. In the streets of the damned, blood flows along channels gouged in stone for an unfathomable purpose to nourish the city's parasitic denizens, or to be used to fuel Returgus' dark magic. Lever. Is this something? Well, let's hope it's not a green. Wait. We'll upgrade it. I came from there, so well, we're at it. Can't waste being right? Yeah. I was wondering if I had any damage, but since I'm being a bit more efficient at keeping damage away, I guess not really. That's probably the other. And that was Nethek and yeah, the menhirs. Also just keep bullets. The menhirs, Nethek, this whole area. good to have the guy for so long. Yeah, so he's already protected. Dispel magic. So I should now also like this. I triggered it. There's a big one there. That's unfortunate. Equip. Spell lists. Enchant item. It's also just. Right, I cannot cast spells while Trapper Zone. But it also switched position, so it's not such problem. The guy still here? Hangman's body lies hunched against the wall of the platform. Blood from the viscous wounds surrounding his face and neck soaks the remnants of what appears to be a uniform with a sickly dark red. It is kind of cool that that guy is still here. And in the same shape as he was before. Posts, enchant item. 11.
Enter card
I did still finish it somehow. Yeah. I don't know if I like this kind of enemy. Like, yeah. Like, it's probably more exciting if you have two of them that you have to... But once you've cleared out and you're just waiting for it to warp about, then it's not really as exciting. So if he's stuck in that, I really want to summon this animation, then you can multi-hit. Pull lever. I'm going to get some more water. Yeah, I could still examine this, probably examine it better. Detail. A huge stone block marked with bizarre etchings dominated the room. Is it art, a memorial, a tomb of the original inhabitants, or a bastardized interment of its loathsome conquerors? Like, I think this is the first piece of any kind of cosmic horror that I ever encountered. And I already thought it was pretty fun back then, but yeah, even now looking back at it, like the Sunken City or something tries to do something similar, but yeah, probably a bit the same mistake as with my game, trying to do too much things at the same time, because gun combat is not 100%, and the boats, riding the boat is also a bit strange. So we're coming close to the apotheosis for at least Edwards. No, cannot go there. I feel like this one is like it's bigger than I'm used to or something. Let me equip. Let me enchant item.
Enter card, card.
Crap. Yeah, I forgot I was enchanting, so I really need to finish until it's done, and then it does this pop-up menu. Also see there's a spider here. Makes me think of other kinds of yeah, this. Wait, is this a 5 still? Yeah, it is still 5. Spell lists, dispel. I had thought it would have summoned more beasties by the time I got over there. Probably using the magic too efficiently or something. Like, I wonder if you speedrun this game, how many enemies do you just walk past? Like, here you can probably make that one go away from where it was standing, then you can access open the ports, and then you just walk back. How many spells would you actually be using? Saying this because I remember I think a summer Games Done Quick where they were speedrunning this very game. Yeah, the mechanics of this monster do feel a bit like it's they're filling out the playtime of the game. And I'm thinking it's already 10 hours, like, just let it be. There's plenty. Yeah. If it's not going away, probably the sign that it's nearing the end. Was there actually something here in the beginning? No. So it was where it was originally the lever. I'm still at the zero, at least on my end, 0 drop frames, by the way. So yeah, this look like I'm also having a better signal downstairs. Okay. One more, I think. And then if we have the right spell, we should be able to go. Otherwise, might be a problem. Turuka. I should have saved after all. Edward's meddling with the erase has conjured incredible energies that are now building up inside the city and can't be contained for long. Edward needs to escape the city, but I can still save. Let us do that then. I think I can reshield myself.
Bankrock, hard, Sanity,
And possibly also just give myself a new... no. Yeah, he didn't save the city, right? So okay. I think to the left was escaping. Oh crap. I just want to escape the city, I think, so let's get out. There's energies building up. And all that's in your basement. something to see here? Yeah. Of course, he could not have died since we're still speaking to him later, 48 years later. Well, not speaking to him, but... "40 years of living above that eldritch city later." Well, I guess now we know how that came to be.
Master, I bring thee grave news. The colony of Guardians in the ruins of Engar has been decimated. Without them, I fear we are lost.
Your fears are unfounded, servant. This news is irrelevant. I have seen the future that will come to pass. In this vision, I see myself crushing Xanatos as I was destined to do. My many mouths consume its body from all sides, gnawing at it until nothing remains. This I have seen. This is what will be.
You would place all our faith in a vision?
Yes. Just as I have placed all my faith in you.
So do not disappoint me. Alex finds a scrap of paper tucked between the pages of the tome. It appears to be a note from Edward. So let me first welcome back Alex by saving. Read that note. A small note written on a page from the Tome of Eternal Darkness. Dear Alex, I have left you a small surprise to keep you going when everything seems to go awry. It was my favorite tipple. There are several barrels of it in the basement. I think we already found it. Please help yourself to what you can find. My guess is that I won't be needing it. Your loving grandfather, Edward. Do we know something more? There are cheers from the background dancers. I'm wondering if paintings will also do something different. Books flying around. If I've had that one before, the crying. Like I need a stethoscope and it was there's something stashed between the barrels of port. Should Alex pull it out? Alex found a pickaxe. I guess we can perhaps put that camera a little bit less crooked. Okay, what else is there to... If it's not for this brick-top thing... there's not some place where we get a pop-up or something? No? Pickaxe. Problem with leaving the sanity on is that you kind of expect it, right? Now I know there's one after the other also. And the blood and the crying and the this and the that. Yeah, I don't remember another place where you could pickaxe your way through something. What does it say? I have the pickaxe for demolishing walls. Too cumbersome to be used as a weapon. Might come in handy somewhere else. Right, I did also examine. But I think I heard the sound with Edward, right? It's not with her that there was a room here. Okay, so there's a blue spell lists. Dispel magic casts. Let's make it 5 to make sure. There's blue, so let's defeat my green, I think. Examine detail. An antique stethoscope, seemingly accidentally dropped into the pile of ash, glints brightly in the light of the room. Should Alex retrieve it from its bed of ashes? Yes. Also the letter or something? A scrap of paper, unmarked by the fire, lies amidst the bones and ashes. Should Alex retrieve the piece of paper? Alex has found a page from the journal of Maximilian Gravis. Yeah, but didn't he... Like, we killed the other half of his servants when we were playing him, right? This is a page from Maximilian Roivas' journal. It reads... As I contemplated these ideas, my suspicions of my servants grew, and I became increasingly fearful of them. I began to watch them carefully. Days ago, I watched one of them stretch his neck. I could have sworn I saw a twist in a most peculiar direction, and a bulge of muscle tissue collect and grow in the most incorrect of manners, as if a bone was being displaced from its proper location and something else moving in its place. I stumbled away, knowing that I was surrounded by unholy creatures that wore the skins of mortal men and women. I had to take action. Dear God, Let my hand be swift and merciful, lest the world see more of these diabolic creatures. Nestled on a bed of ash are the remains of 3 people. Was this the duty that Maximilian had hinted at? Had he suspected that the servants were not human? But there are 4 clearly occupied beds and only 3 skulls. What happened to the 4th? The blood is looks still quite fresh after, what was it, 400 years? Huh. Oh, I was wondering what sort of creature was hiding there, so let us not recover 5. Let us then shields. Let's just go for 7.
Bankrock, pardon, Sanity, pardon.
Let us equip the Gladius. Also, let us resave. Why am I missing so much? That's the first time we see her doing finishing moves, right? I have the stethoscope, so I can now go to the basement. And see, there's no glasses in these doors. There were. Suddenly, all of the enemies. Warning, this stream. Okay, stream. The stream is what? Okay, I am having problems with streaming suddenly. I don't know why, but my internet Yeah, seems that no, I had I thought perhaps it was Sarah doing something, but it keeps dropping, so I'm going to do another save and stop here because yeah, I'm having constant drops now. I don't know why. That's, could it be because I need to do like, stop this for a second? What is, or is like could also just be that, yeah, I don't know what, why is, and if I just quickly look at Task Manager, do I see something using too much network? No. It does seem to have stopped. 7 again. Right, and this is not more. I guess, yeah, I mean, I'll just stop here. It's a good point anyway. And then we hopefully remember what to do next time. The stethoscope to the vault. I might try to stream again in the weekend or something to kind of not leave this for too many weeks hanging. Thanks for hanging out. And yeah, we made some good progress today. So that is nice. And then we'll do another stream later. And more cosmic goodness. Bye-bye.